So what's the point of this video? The point of the video is to show you that if you are interested in doing Turo and you want to know about, do they fix your car? What we're going to touch upon in this video is I'm going to show you some numbers. I'm going to walk you through the process of putting in damage claim on Turo. Hello everyone, my name is Kaseem. Welcome to the $1 Million Challenge. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about Turo. Okay, I did a video about 3 months ago, roughly now. I just realized that I haven't done an update video to it, and I'll be doing that video justice, if that's even a word. I won't give that video justice if I don't show you the second half of the process. What am I talking about? Basically, what I'm talking about is one of my Turo vehicles got into an accident. If you don't know, I do Turo. I host guests on Turo. It's like your own car rental company, Airbnb for cars, whichever way you want to call it. I rent cars on Turo. Basically, one of the people that I rented a car to, my guest, got into a bad accident. They damaged the car. In that previous video, I just showed the first part, what happened to the car and what I'm going to do and everything like that. So if you haven't checked out that video, go check it out. It will be plastered right here, and it will also be in the cards in the corner. You can go check it out. And that video will give you a little bit of an idea of the first part of, the process to get your car fixed. So now this is the second part. I'm going to talk about things that have happened. There's been one more incident after that, but it's a minor incident, so it's not really anything major. I'm so happy so far with doing Turo because I've only had one accident this year. So what we're going to touch upon in this video is I'm going to show you some numbers. I'm going to walk you through the process of putting in damage claim on Turo, basically from my experience and my point of view. So let's get into the video. First thing first that you have to do is whenever there's a major accident, usually the guest would go on the Turo app and report it themselves. Now, if you have a situation where the guest did not report the accident themselves, then what you have to do is you go on the Turo app, you take pictures, because when you get a car back, you have to take pictures of the condition of the car when you get it back. So if the car is damaged, then you now have to go on the app and go and do claims, right? And when you go do claims, you can report that there's a damage. Now, when you report that there's a damage, they will ask you to basically put in the list of damage, what happened and everything like that. And when you're ready, basically when you put in the claims, right, the next few things that is going to happen is they're going to assign your case to a claims manager. And basically this is the process that you will go through when you put in a claim on Turo. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to submit the claim to Turo. Part of submitting the claim to Turo would involve taking pictures, detailed description of what happened, and then you put everything on the app. Each and every single trip has a claim section. When you go to that section, let me quickly walk you through the process of reporting the damage on Turo. So basically, to report a damage on Turo, you have to go through this section right here. You have to go to report damages, and when that come up, you have this information that gives you guideline on what to do. And then you go to get started, and you agree that you're not gonna lie and you're gonna take pictures of everywhere. You get fined $2,000 if you are caught lying and trying to cheat the system. So be honest, integrity goes a long way. You shouldn't be claiming things that you're not supposed to. Even basic things, you should just be courteous to other people. It makes sense. Okay, so now you have a situation where you can have is a physical damage or mechanical. If it's physical, you click on it and then you just go through it, and you can select collision, and you get a point. You go through all the requirements that they need you to go through, and that's all you need for the most part. That's basically all you need. And what you are going to do after that is you're gonna go on the app, put in everything, and once you put in everything, you're gonna have an agent reach out to you. So this is basically the claim progress for Turo. Okay, so here are the 6 steps that you're basically gonna go through as a Turo host, someone that puts cars on Turo for rentals. This is what you're gonna go through. You're gonna submit a claim I just showed you earlier, and once you submit the claim will be assigned to an associate. That's someone that will basically communicate with you chat to you about what's going on. You know, they'll give you more information like the claims number, because they're going to be working with you to making sure that your car is in order and everything like that. So once you do that, they're going to review everything. Their review process is basically the pictures that you put on the app for review. They're going to look at the pictures, and then they're going to send the pictures to another company, online appraisal company. And basically what they do is the company would look at the pictures and kind of guess how much it would be to fix it. It's not accurate 100% because you cannot tell the things that need more fixing based on the damage, because the collision office, you know, where you're going to take your car to get repaired, they have to look at it. They have to tell you what's wrong with it. Sometimes some more things might be wrong under the hood. So there's so many things that it's not everything that they can evaluate over the phone, you know, just looking at pictures. So once you put in the claims, right, the next thing is it will get reviewed, like I said. And then after it's been reviewed, inspection. If you need inspection, they will send it out. But in this case, they didn't. And basically, once the company that they assigned to evaluate the damage, once that company evaluate it and send them how much the estimate is, they're going to send you that money into your account. And that's the fifth step. That money will go directly into your account. And then you are now going to be responsible to taking the car to the, you know, garage shop. You know, if they send you the car and if they send you the payment and it's like $400 or $500, you know, their Turo evaluators, you know, they determine that the car, you know, it will cost $2,000, then you can make money from that. But in my situation, it costs more. So I had to go back for supplemental payments. And they were able to do that. They basically sent it to me. So here is the breakdown of the first damage that I had on Turo, which they paid a total of $4,624. And there's a deduction because I'm on the 75% plan. I get to keep 75% of the money. Turo keeps 25%. And for that 25%, I have to pay $250 deductible out of every single accident. The total reimbursement that I got paid was $4,374.71. Now, this money basically went straight to the body shop because that's how much it costs to fix the car. And they basically fixed the car, and the car is basically brand new now. It's on the road, it's been making money, and it's been good. I haven't had any issues with Turo claims for the most part. So for the most part, these are the two claims that I've had this year. The first one, this first one here is a rim claim. Is an issue with the rim, and like they dented the rim, and what I should have done was just to go through this with the actual guess. So sometimes you kind of have to gauge yourself how much the damage would be and just go through the guess and get a guess to pay you instead of going through Turo. Because in this case, there was a $250 deductible for basically something that cost $250 basically. So I got $25 for that, and it's not much. But the main damage I'm talking about right here is the damage to this particular car, which is my 2019 Ford Fiesta, and I was able to get this fixed, which is a good thing. I was able to get it fixed. We got the car back on the road, and everything is good right now. So what's the point of this video? The point of the video is to show you that if you are interested in doing Turo and you want to know about, you know, do they fix your car if the car gets fixed, this is the video for you. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. The goal is just to show you the after effect of the accident process. If I'm going to cover this video in a nutshell and just wrap things up here, the main thing was I got into an accident and I had to take a bunch of pictures, upload it into the app, upload it into the Turo app. So Turo has the picture of the before, and then they have the picture of the after. So now they can clearly see that the car is damaged, right? So the next thing that they did was to have their own people look at the picture and say, hey, this is how much we think it would take to fix the car, and then they just automatically send you that money. And the company that they use is Snapsheets. They automatically send you that money, and once they send you the money, you go to your own body shop or whatever. If you know people that can do it, if you can do it yourself, great. If you know people that can do it, great. So you basically go to the body shop and get them to look at it, and when they look at it, they can tell, okay, this is how much it will cost to fix it. If it's below what Turo paid you, then you keep the difference. If it's more, then you go back to, which it was the situation with mine. It was more, and then I had to go back to Turo and be like, hey, look, listen, it cost me more to fix the car. So basically, they will now have the shop do an estimate. This is like coming up to step 6 now. They will have the shop do an estimate. The shop will now send that estimate to either me or directly to Turo, but most of the time they send it to me and I send it to Turo. And you know, they look at it for like a day or so, and the next day they send the money, the difference right away, and the shop was able to get a car basically back on the road. The whole process took about a month and a half, and I've got a car back on the road, and knock on wood, everything has been great so far, and I haven't had any accidents with that car in particular. So I hope you find this video helpful and insightful to your Turo journey. Don't be afraid to do Turo. I think it's pretty cool. It's something that if you have the opportunity to, you should probably do in your city, because the decentralization of everything is coming upon us. You know, we're not going to own cars in the future. It's going to be decentralized. So we're not going to drive cars in the future. It's going to be decentralized. So a lot of things is happening. Stick with the time and look at the opportunity that is out there. So yeah, thank you very much again for watching this video. If you haven't checked out the channel, go check out the channel, see what I'm about. I'm a personal finance person on YouTube, and I basically talk about what I'm doing with my money. And the theme of the channel is to get to show you my process of getting to $1 million. This is why it's called the $1 Million Challenge. So go ahead, give me a sub. Appreciate you. Until next time, see you later. Love you all. Bye.
The reason.